There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jorge Lopez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys...
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. High and deep to right center. Rojas giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup and they're frustrated.
Now at the plate, Jamie Rojas. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Arellano at second. Rojas is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding into the box, Kevin Kramer. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here now the 2-2. Softly on the line to third. The second for run, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping up now, Nico Goodrum. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. High in the air out to center field. Mullins moves over, and that's the third out. Orioles settle for one. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. The A's lead this one 3-1. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't.
Stepping into the box,
now
Jamie Rojas. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jamie Rojas.
He's ready. Here's the first offer. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mullins looks up, onto the lawn, and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Ready to take his hats again, Jamie Rojas, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall next time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The set and the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Martini. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. The 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rojas is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. A swing and it. Rojas ranging back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Prior history in this matchup, batting at an even 400. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Settling in now, Jamie Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
The 2-0 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. So coming to the plate, Jamie Rojas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Arellano at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The set and the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Three our score here as we play the 8th. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Dull earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
13 hits, no errors.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Robert Warren gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Now batting, Jamie Rojas. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, Brian Aubrey. And as you take a look at the split.
Unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Orioles leave him loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier.
Standing in, Ramon Laureano, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. High in the air out to center field. One away here to begin the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Rojas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the hard row 17 inches.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Ready on 1 and 2. There he goes. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in, Jamie Rojas. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as you can see there he sits fourth on the Orioles in that category. Now in the box, Brian Aubrey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now for the O's, Kevin Kramer. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jeanette scoops it up on to first, and there were two down. So stepping in, Chad Pinder, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he struck him out. His eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 1-0. In now, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit in the air to sprinting after it. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jamie Rojas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Fouled away. No runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 1 run.
Getting set for evening baseball from Oregon. David Hess will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point in a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs? To have an
Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers.
Coming to the plate now, Jamie Rojas, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in here.
Now at the plate, Jamie Rojas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Rojas is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Digging in, Jamie Rojas.
Center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Rojas.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamie Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Ro, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitch. Advantage.
He took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Martini is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away.
A nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Baltimore get their 20th home win this year. Jarrell Cotton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Connie Ogden records the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
4 runs on 11 hits.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. At the plate, Jamie Rojas. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Two and two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Laureano. 2 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Riding in once again, Jamie Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line drive to left. Martini is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Stephen Piscotty.
And he turns it. Rojas facing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper level. Ready for another shot now, Jamie Rojas. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Hard liner to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Arellano on third, Rojas on second, Henniger at first, 1 gone. A swing and a ground ball to third. A tag for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Piscotty.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So stepping into the box, Jamie Rojas. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sean Manaea earns win number 7. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. At-bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be
digging in for a second at-bat. Jamie top of one. It was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Richard is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it. Next for New York, Juan Castillo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Juan Castillo.
Is swung on and well hit. Henniger ranging back to the track, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's
at the plate. Jamie Rojas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far from the stretch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Rojas coming on. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jamie Rojas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer. The wall last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got play more gap to gap and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 3-1 pitch. In the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The air to left center. To make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here. Jamie Rojas will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And they'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Rodon earned his 5th win of the year. Carlos Martinez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Connie Ogden hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Into the box now, Jamie Rojas. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road? Digging in, Juan Castillo. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Castillo.
Fly out toward left center field. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against. Anyway, out to deep center. Rojas going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but...
Standing in, Jamie Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready now for Baltimore, Mitch Haniger. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
So striding in, Brian Aubrey. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. A line drive base hit to left field. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here Didi Gregorius picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves. Coming to the plate now, Jamie Rojas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that. Now, there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Haniger goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. At the plate, Brian Aubrey. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. O'Neill will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Runner goes for second. This one's down to third. In a close play at first, but he's crawled out and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. They still lead it 6-4. Stepping in, Jamie Rojas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Lofted in the and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Matty almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Did he go?
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit high and deep out to left field. O'Neill going back on it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Ro, what do you make of all this?
D-Ro, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think.
Ready now, Rendell Richard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. High fly ball after straightaway center. Rojas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jorge Lopez earned his 5th win of the year. Derek Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more. Doc? Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Domingo Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Center fielder, Gaems, Rojas.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It was another loss for him last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, dealer.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, D-Ro, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Batting fifth, the second base.
Striding in, Kevin Kramer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. throw. A dive, but he's back. Another throw over. Runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. Popped up. Throw on the board takes care of him, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The runner in scoring position with none out.
The third baseman, Castillo.
Now a flare out toward right center. Kramer ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have? Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Rojas has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones.
So digging in now, Jamie Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Haniger.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box now, Kevin Kramer.
Number 44.
Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Fly ball out. Pinder on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the pitching coach, but I think it's a little too late for him to turn things around. I mean, he's given up 6 runs, so I'm not sure how much to toss.
Digging in and looking for more, Jamie Rojas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A ball and no strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Sheet.
Leading off the inning, Jamie Rojas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yeah, this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this thing. Yeah, fastballs.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. First in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, William Fukumori. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent out to straightaway center field. Rojas is under it. 2 down.
Moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4 the outcome today. The New York Yankees took